Yeah, so super herbs are things like turmeric. A lot of people are starting to use with its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. But also what we have are things called adaptogens, and people will hear about this more and more because
Adapted.
there's
That sounds like some made up bullshit. Is that a real
no,
thing?
it's actually not. There's actually clinical research behind it. Things like ashwagandha and maca and reishi mushroom, the word adaptogens came about because it helps your body adapt to stress. So if you are overstressed, it will calm you down. If you're understressed, it will lift you up. It literally has all those properties. So when we talk about customized nutrition, adaptogens actually do that for you.
Adaptogens is great category design. That's a great name. Did
It's
you
a
name it
great,
that, Cheryl?
no, they've been around for the millennia. Like,
Well,
literally,
so,
it
but
was,
you, yeah.
we have an awesome, our co-founder is incredible at finding all these interesting plants throughout the world. And he really brought that forward, and they actually really work. But the product is so freaking good. It doesn't, you wouldn't even know it. It's so good. But
It sounds like I
I,
need to get a case of this shit. Can you buy
it
this
is,
stuff on Amazon too, or should I just go to my local New Moon or
you
New
can buy it
Leaf or
Amazon soon at jet.com. You can buy it or go to Whole Foods. And if you
Whole
buy a
Foods?
case, they'll give you a discount.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I know
it's
all
all
the.
good. It's all good.
I'm friends with all my local Whole Foods people.
There you go.
As a
Maybe
matter of
they'll,
fact, the butcher at our Whole Foods texts my wife Carrie when they get skirt steak in.
sweet. That is a good relationship to
Right?
have.
Isn't that great? I think he's kind of sweet on her, but
Yeah, I would be careful.
yeah, she's very cute.
So I'm sure. So Neil and I, we had developed the Plum in order to bridge that gap between shitty tasting food with shitty looking packaging and really good organic healthy food. And the company did great. We ended up selling it it was about $100 million in revenue in less than 5 years, sold it to Campbell's. And, the story in terms of the whole package sounds perfect.
100 million in
However,
less than 5 years
yeah,
for a physical, because I, of course, grew up in the technology world. And so we sell bits, zeros and ones for a living. So
we
you
sell
had to,
bites.
yeah, real bites.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah,
so a 5-year-old company in that kind of space doing $100 million in revenue is unbelievable.
it was pretty crazy, really crazy of a ride. And part of that ride will lead some of the rest of my story. But it was breaking through a category that had established leaders, people doing baby jars, and we came out with these little pouches that didn't break, looked beautiful. The food actually tasted 100 times better than a baby food jar, and it just took off. It changed the face of the category.
But now I want to argue with you here about this,
Yes,
Cheryl.
please go for it.
See, I don't think you attacked an existing category. I think you redesigned it.
Yes, that's fair. That's well said. I agree with you. I mean, the other thing
Because
about it,
let me just see if
yeah,
this is right.
please.
You guys, if I understand it properly, you had what we would call a point of view that was meaningfully different about what this kind of food should be.
Yes, yes,
And you went on a purposeful mission to
yes.
educate the market about the problem with traditional food and baby food and why this was the solution to the problem with traditional baby food. Yes?
That's exactly right. And there was
That's called
another
category
problem.
design. You literally move the market from the way it was to the way you thought it should be.
That's a great point.